ants can mount an impressive defense. But what are they like on the attack? As with all cities, supplies must be brought in to feed the workers. The brood needs food. We're about to witness a legend of the insect world. Army ants on the rampage. Specialist bridge builders span awkward gaps on the trail to ease the flow of commuters. The rush hour exodus reaches 6,000 ants per minute. They advance in a direction roughly at right angles to their previous hunt. This way they avoid covering old ground. These ants only have two speeds: stop and go. 300,000 butchers head off for a day's pillage. The army's advance has taken the shape of a tree, a main trunk feeding lesser branches, twigs and shoots, flowing rivers and streams of ants. And they don't go unnoticed. Over millions of years, their quarry have become sensitive to the smells the ants use to communicate. Suddenly, the forest floor springs to life as alarmed refugees flee the coming terror. If you can run, now's the time. But the swarm will suddenly change direction, to the left, then to the right. Many of the fugitives find themselves trapped. And mercy is not in the army ant's behavioral vocabulary. A scorpion is injected with hundreds of doses of venom. Seconds later, it's engulfed, pinned down like Gulliver. In this way, the ants tackle prey thousands of times their own size. Maybe it's this ability that has led some people to think that even humans could be on the menu. So how do the ants fare with larger animals? Even tortoises seem to have no trouble outrunning the advance guard. When the ants find a snake, they withhold their attack. And the reason is soon apparent. Although the ants soon dispatch their smaller victims with biting and stinging, they struggle to cut the armored casing of larger prey. They rely on enzymes in the stings to do the work. After an hour, the prey will simply fall apart. And only then can they transport this gargantuan meal back to the nest. Many of the army ant foot soldiers double as porters. Their jaws are perfectly designed for carrying, not cutting. As with any army, command is broken down. Each of the porters is a leader who recruits help from others to drag the quarry back home. But the command and control system is still largely a mystery. We know they transmit and receive complex chemical messages. We've only deciphered some of their chemical alphabet, but we don't yet know how the words are formed. The bridge is still in position, saving a costly detour for the returning porters. And so 50,000 insects, bugs, spiders and scorpions can be captured in a day. Their decapitated, quartered, butchered remains form a gruesome parade. Once inside, the fresh food supplies are distributed evenly throughout the colony. In this way, 1 million army ants can act as a unit, almost as if